200 people killed and dozens more hurt or still missing. Power and water in the area are out and the hospital system was shut down.
Bueno, la dificultad que presentamos
The difficulties we are facing are that it is still raining in the region and the avalanche turned up a considerable amount of land. There are mobility issues on almost 80% of the roads, and where the road ends, it is 3 hours to the place where the avalanche took place. We're going to have to carry out manual work with all emergency services in order to get to the area where the bodies have disappeared.
It happened after more than 130 millimeters of rain fell in the region Friday night and 3 rivers overflowed. The Colombian president has declared a state of emergency.
We do not know how many there are going to be. We are still searching. But the first thing I want to say is that my heart, our hearts, the hearts of all Colombians are with the victims of this tragedy.
Rafael Ramos has been covering the story for us, and he joins us now in the studio. Rafael, what happened?
Well, the town of Mocoa is in a low-lying area. This is a mountainous area, and it's surrounded by 3 rivers. There was a lot of rain on Friday night. The president of Colombia describes it as, in one single night, it rained the same amount, or a third of the amount that they normally get during a month. And so all the rivers overflowed, and the water came rushing down and entered the houses and created the catastrophe that we are now seeing. And we were talking earlier, John, about the fact that the president said that he expected the death toll to rise, and unfortunately, I have bad news to report. We just spoke with the Colombian Red Cross, and the updated death toll is 206 at this hour. 202 people injured, 220 missing. This last point, John, is very sad because the president was describing how so far they have found 10 children who cannot find their own parents at this hour, and they don't know if the parents are trapped in some debris or whether they perished. It's just impossible to determine at this hour. There's about 1,000 soldiers and police trying to help the people. Search and rescue crews also working at the location, but this is definitely one of the greatest catastrophes in the history of Colombia.
Now, weather was the culprit, but geography didn't help. Even the time of day worked against the possibility of survival.
That's right. We talked to a witness who was telling us that it started raining at about 10:30, so a lot of people were already in bed, and what he told us was that the water started rising, and at first we didn't think that it was going to be bad, but then we started seeing motorcycles being washed away, and then cars, and then trees, and at that point they decided to just run away to the mountains, and that's how they were able to save their lives.
And tell us about the search effort underway. I mean, 200 people still missing. It's once again, a whole day has gone by. It doesn't sound like the prospect of finding those people is really very big.
The clock is against them, and the other thing is that it's still raining in the area, not with the same intensity. They have to remove all of those piles of debris that we've seen in the footages before it becomes safe for the search and rescue crews to go in and try to find any victims.
Rafael Ramos, thanks very much. U.S. intelligence officials believe ISIS poses a new threat to airline passengers. The FBI has learned that terror groups are creating far